Alright, we are back at it today, and this time we're looking at two ThruNite flashlights that honestly feel like they're built for completely different jobs. One of them is the ThruNite Defender, which is that flat, pocket-friendly EDC light you can carry every day without really thinking about it. And the other one is ThruNite Catapult V7, which is a much bigger, much more powerful light made for long-distance visibility, camping, property checks, and those moments where you need to light up something way farther out. So yeah, instead of treating these like two normal flashlights, we're going to look at them the way people actually use them. We'll provide the updated price and purchase links down in the description for your convenience. Let's get started. Now let's start with the ThruNite Defender, because this is the one most people would probably carry more often. The whole idea behind this light is pretty simple. It's a flat EDC flashlight, which means it sits in the pocket much better than a round tube-style light. Right out of the box, the Defender keeps things pretty simple. You get the light, the user manual, and a USB-A to USB-C charging cable. Nothing fancy, nothing overdone, and honestly, that's fine. We're not really buying this thing for the packaging. We're buying it because we want a compact light that works when we need it. The body has a nice weight to it, not too heavy, but enough to make it feel solid in hand. The side grip texture helps too, because flat lights can sometimes feel a little slippery, especially if your hands are cold or wet. But this one has enough grip to feel secure. Now, what makes the Defender more interesting is that it's not just a regular white flashlight. It's a 3-in-1 setup with white light, a green laser pointer, and UV light. The rotary selector on the front lets you switch between lockout, white light, laser, and UV, and that makes the whole thing feel more useful than a basic pocket light. The white beam is more floody than throwy, so this isn't the light you grab when you're trying to spot something across a field. It's more for close range work, like checking under a car seat, finding gear in a backpack, walking around camp, or working around the garage. And for that kind of use, the beam pattern honestly makes sense. The modes are pretty easy too. You've got moonlight for low-level use, then low, medium, high, turbo, and strobe. For us, medium feels like the sweet spot. It gives enough brightness for most normal tasks without draining the battery too fast or being too aggressive indoors. Moonlight is also useful because sometimes you don't want a full blast of light in your face just to find something at night. And thankfully, it has mode memory for the regular brightness levels, so it doesn't feel annoying every time you turn it back on. But the controls are not perfect. The center button and rotary switch both feel a little softer than we'd like. They work, but they don't have that crisp, satisfying click that some people really enjoy on a good EDC light. It's not a deal breaker, but you do notice it. Now charging on the Defender is easy since it uses USB-C, and we always appreciate that. No weird proprietary charger, no special cradle, no tiny cable you're going to lose in a drawer. Just plug it in and charge it. You also get battery indicators on the front, which makes it easy to know how much power you've got left. And honestly, little things like that matter on daily use gear because nobody wants to guess whether their flashlight is about to die. Now moving over to the ThruNite Catapult V7, this is a completely different one. This thing is not trying to be a pocket EDC light. It's bigger, heavier, brighter, and built more like a serious searchlight. If the Defender is the light you keep in your pocket, the Catapult V7 is the one you keep in your truck, camping bag, emergency kit, or by the door when you need serious distance. Right out of the box, the Catapult V7 feels more premium in a traditional flashlight way. It comes with a sheath, USB-C charging cable, spare O-rings, lanyard, split ring, and even a spare charging port cover. And honestly, the sheath is actually pretty nice. It's rugged, stitched well, has a belt loop, and makes sense for a larger flashlight like this. you probably aren't dropping the Catapult V7 into your jeans pocket, so having a proper carry case is useful. In the hand, it feels solid. The machining feels clean, the threads feel smooth, and the grip texture is one of the things we really liked. That crosshatch knurling gives it a secure feel, especially compared to smoother flashlight bodies. When you're holding a larger light outside at night, grip matters, and this one gives you that confidence right away. Now, one of the best usability features on the Catapult V7 is the separate mechanical lockout switch. And honestly, this is such a simple thing, but it makes a big difference. A lot of flashlights hide lockout behind button combinations, and then you're standing there trying to remember whether it was 2 clicks, 3 clicks, 4 clicks, or a long hold. But here, you just flip the switch to lock it out or unlock it. Simple. No guessing. No memory game. And if you're tossing this into a backpack or gear bag, that's exactly what you want. Performance is where the Catapult V7 really separates itself from the Defender. This thing pushes up to 4010 lumens on turbo and is rated for long-range throw up to around 1081 meters, with a large 7500 mAh battery inside. That's a completely different use case compared to the Defender. The Defender lights up what's around you. Catapult V7 lights up what's way out there. It's the kind of flashlight that makes sense for camping, checking a large yard, scanning a trail, emergency use, or just having a serious light when you need distance. The beam is honestly impressive because it gives you that strong center throw while still keeping enough spill around the edges to see what's in front of you. So it's not just a pencil-thin beam that only hits one tiny spot. You still get usable surrounding light, which makes walking around with it feel more practical. Low and medium are already plenty usable for basic outdoor movement, and high is probably where most people will spend the most time. Turbo is awesome when you need maximum output, but like any high-powered flashlight, it does build heat faster. So realistically, high is probably the smarter mode for longer use. And that's where these two lights really make sense together. The Defender is your daily use light. It's compact, convenient, flat, rechargeable, and easy to carry. Catapult V7 is your big output light. It's not trying to be pocket-friendly. It's built to give you distance, brightness, and confidence outdoors. One is for the small stuff. One is for the big stuff. Now, neither one is perfect. The Defender could use better tactile controls, in our opinion. The Catapult V7 is obviously too large for casual EDC, and turbo mode can warm up because that kind of output always brings heat with it. But honestly, both lights do their jobs pretty well. They just solve different problems. So overall, if you're looking for one light to carry every day, the ThruNite Defender makes more sense. It's slim, affordable, useful, and gives you white light, UV, and a laser in one flat design. But if you need something with serious reach and power, the ThruNite Catapult V7 is the one that feels more impressive. It's bright, rugged, easy to operate, USB-C rechargeable, and that separate lockout switch is one of those features we wish more flashlights had. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for this one. Let us know down in the comments which type of flashlight you'd actually use more. A slim EDC light like the Defender, or a big long-range light like the Catapult V7. If you found this review helpful, make sure to drop a like, subscribe for more gear reviews like this, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.